Good morning. Can you hear me? Why does it sound? Oh, sound. Hello?
Hi, Simon. Can you hear
Rachel, can
me?
you hear me?
Okay, so we're going to try and see what we can do quickly. And
I
hopefully
can hear
we.
you now.
Hi, Simon. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Sweet. Okay, it's good to have you with us this morning on Breakfast with Friends.
Yes, good to be with you. Mm. I think the sound is a problem.
We are joined with Simon, and hopefully he can hear me now. Simon?
I can hear you.
Awesome. So it's good to have you with us on Breakfast with Friends. And like we were saying that we've just got you in studio chatting about the conference. But before we even get to the conference, we would love to hear a little bit more about you, who you are, and how you made that decision to change, or how God stepped in and just changed your life around.
All right. Well, I am originally from Zimbabwe, and but I grew up in South Africa in KZN, and then I became a believer when I was at high school. But I also became a prodigal son and kind of walked away from the Lord. And through some friends many years later who invited me back to church, I had been through some tough times in my life, and I realized I was kind of having my Ecclesiastes moment and chasing after the wind. And I rededicated my life to the Lord, and I was living in London at that stage. I went back to the church, and through those coming back to the Lord, I began to reach out to people. I was very zealous for evangelism, found it difficult to engage with the skeptics in Europe, and difficult to speak to everybody about the gospel because everybody had questions and objections. And I found myself at Speaker's Corner in London, engaging with Muslims and unable to answer the questions that the Muslims had. And through that experience was introduced to the discipline of Christian apologetics on how to give a defense for the reasons within you to do that. And so that had a huge impact on my life, and I ended up going to study apologetics formally, and left my job in construction, went to the US. I was in the US for 10 years and got a degree in apologetics, and got involved with missions, and now I'm doing full-time campus ministry work. I married a South African girl who I met in London, and we had 5 kids, and we are now back home in South Africa serving at Potchefstroom at Northwest University.
That sounds absolutely incredible, Simon. I love the journey that you have been, but through it all, God has just encountered you and saved you. And if we can just chat a little bit more about that, that moment where you decided that this is it. I need to make this decision. Okay, it seems like we may have lost Simon. It seems like he's a bit frozen on that side. Simon, can you hear me? Are you there? Simon? Okay, so Simon is joining me, well, as you heard, on our platform called StreamYard. So we're trying to just chat to him about what's coming up, and that is the conference, Apologetics Conference, taking place next week, the 2nd or the 3rd of August. It looks like I've completely lost Simon now. Let's see if we can get him shortly, and yeah, hopefully we can after this.
Come all you weary, come all you thirsty, come to the well that never